Okay, we are live. I've got 7 minutes until my next call. And I made this video on Instagram, and I'm going to kind of repeat that same process in the sense that I was inspired by a post this weekend by a friend and fellow founder named Mike Brown. So, Mike Brown lives in Colorado, and him and I ski together at Baldface. And like him, so Mike had gone from Baldface, which is in interior British Columbia. He went to the British Virgin Islands on a sailing trip with friends and family. Then he went on a surfing trip down in California, and he wrote like, "Oh my God, month February, I think I slept in my bed 3 days." Same thing happened to me. I went from Bangladesh to Baldface and Interior BC to Japan to San Francisco and Palisades for my kids' March break. I'm in Utah in a couple weeks, and then I'm in Florida in a few weeks after. Now, a lot of this is business intermixed with pleasure, but you do kind of miss the daily routine, the weekly routine. And I had gotten away from content creation. It's recommitting back to the routine. I'm home. And so I want to talk about how I create content. So let's talk about the people, process, technology. From a people perspective, this is why you use an agency or an offshoring agency like ours, because I can tell you if it was up to you to create your own content, the part you'd get stuck on is the left side of the brain, which is, it's the right side of the brain, which is going to be on the script and the storytelling. You will know that you need a camera, and we'll come back to the camera piece in a second. And you'll know that you can carve out time in your calendar, but you will probably have forgotten to carve out time to craft what you're going to say. So you need to think about the hook. You need to talk about the call to action. You need to think about, the 3 action points. You need to think about the thumb stop ratio that's going to come into like the fast movements that people are going to see to get them entertained on the video. Like, you'll have to think of the script. This is what our agency does. So we have a copywriter that creates the content for me. They basically put it in bullet points. This is what you need to say in your first 3 sections. Here's the meat and potatoes. Here's the call to action. Here's how far I want you from the camera. Here's the angles and so forth. They build out all of this. So I have 5 videos in my inbox ready to go this morning. That's key, because all I need to do is just show up and tell stories like I'm doing right now. Next is, from a process standpoint, I literally just follow that particular scripting. It tells me exactly what to do and how to do it. And from a technology standpoint, you don't need much more than what you see in front of me. There are 2 kind of circular lights right here. I have a Yeti microphone. You can see when I do this, Yeti microphone. And I use this type of SLR camera. Now, what's really important is you probably noticed a lot of social media videos where it looks like I'm being interviewed, and because it's only about yay far from my face. And that's because right here is my webcam, but right beside it is this camera. And what it does is it records me having meetings. I record every prospect call, every customer call. And what we do is it gets swept into Google Drive, and then our marketing team finds sound bites. Things that I say that are unique perspectives of describing things, pitfalls, challenges, best practices, customer stories, and they turn them into 30-second to 60-second sound bites. And so that's how you can create content at scale. You don't have to do anything different. You just need teammates to come up with the ideation for you so that you can talk and or record those sales conversations. And from a people process technology standpoint, I think I've kind of given you the roadmap. And you should be creating a post for every day of the week. Like, our team gave me 5 videos to shoot. That's a video for every day of the week. And then, of course, that video doesn't just show up once. It gets recycled through. And so you end up with multiple posts every single day, sharing best practices, which is so critical to do in the market. So I hope you found this valuable. I have to get ready for my 11 o'clock. But now you'll know how to create content.